Yo,
Yo, you can hear me, right?
you can hear you.
Yeah, it's that time again. It's Island Boys football talk time. It's Sunday night. Welcome back to another night of Island Boys football talk. You got Treaty in the building representing the Carolina Panthers, and you got Jizzle in the building representing the Philadelphia Eagles. It was I think it's week 16.
16, right?
It was week 16 or 15? I think it's week
15, I think.
15.
15.
Yeah, week 15 is almost wrapped up. Two games left: Sunday night's divisional NFC East divisionals game, and then Monday night's game. But for the most part, everything has been played. Some good, some bad, some ugly. For the Eagles, it may be more good than anything else. For the Panthers, it's kind of a mixture, which I'll go through later today. But we're happy to be back. If you are watching the show, don't forget to hit that like button, and we're gonna bring you some football. So as you can tell, I'm not in a jolly mood after watching today, but I'm still in um, a mood of hope and faith. So it's not all bad. Which y'all think? What kind of mood you in, Jizzle?
I'm in a great mood. Can't be in a bad mood when the team 13 and 1. You crazy? I'm in a good mood. It's all
I mean,
excitement over here. Can't be in a bad mood. Team started
yeah,
off bad,
you
but
should be in a
in.
great mood, especially even after the Cowboys losing out.
You could bet that. Tell them take that. Or tell ESPN talk that now.
All right, so uh, I'll let you. I'll let you start off on what you saw today about with the Philadelphia Eagles, and then I'll jump in on Carolina's day after. So, what you got from Philly's side?
But I thought it would have been a continuation of what we were doing for the past couple games of us being dominant on offense and controlling the game. But as you see, it's the NFL. I mean, some you're gonna have your highs, you're gonna have your lows. And in this game, we had our lows. We started off very slow, very sluggish, played down to the competition in this game. Jalen Hurts made two interceptions, big mistakes on his part, not putting the ball in the right spots. Offensive line wasn't blocking well. Um, the play calling on whole was horrible in the first half. I don't understand why we didn't go to the run game some more, being that the Bears are one of the worst rushing teams one of the teams in the NFL against the run. We should have run the ball a whole lot more. I think Sanders didn't get the ball until probably later late in the second quarter, early in the second half. But the defense played great. Jonathan Gannon showed me a few things. He showed a few stunts with the defense with Josh Sweat and Javon Hargrave switching certain places and stuff like that. I think Josh Sweat got 2 sacks. Hargrave had 2 sacks. Um, Hassan Reddick has 2 sacks. He was dominant in this game. Um, what you call it? He had a fumble. So I mean, but still, we should have dominated a little bit more, being that they don't have any pass catchers out there. We shouldn't have them scoring 20 points. But like I said before, it was one of those Sundays, and it was that was one of our lows. That wasn't one of our highs. But with that being said, I mean, in the second half, they came out and the offense adjusted. Jalen Hurts settled down a bit, and he started making some great accurate throws. Um, Devontae Smith balled out. He had 5 catches for 126 yards, and AJ Brown balled out again. He had 9 catches for 181 yards. You know what I mean? So you got and that's with Dallas Goddard not even being there. So when he comes back, the offense is gonna open up a whole lot more. But these two pass catchers that we have, man, they're prolific pass catchers. They're elite pass catchers. Like you can't stop either one. Devontae Smith ball out in the first half, AJ Brown ball out in the second half. hot. It's gonna be hot. Yeah, I
So
think
you
it's gonna be hot.
had
Huh?
so you had Horse going 22 or 37,
Right.
215 yards,
Two
no touchdowns,
interceptions.
2 interceptions,
Right.
a rating of
Right.
64.6. Then in the run game, Horse 17 attempts, 61 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Right.
Miles Sanders 11 attempts, 42 yards. Gainwell 3 attempts, 5 yards, and Watkins 2 attempts, 4 yards.
Yeah, that shouldn't
AJ,
happen.
go ahead.
That shouldn't happen. Miles Sanders, we should have came out starting that game running the football, not passing. I understand
Mhm.
this league is a passing league, but against a team like this that are like probably in the low 20s at stopping a run, you should have been a run heavy team this week. But that wasn't the case, I guess.
In terms of receiving, AJ Brown was targeted 16 times, 9 catches for 181 yards.
Hmm.
Devontae Smith was targeted 8 times, 5 catches, 126 yards.
Right.
Quez targeted 6 times, 4 catches for 6 yards. And the others,
Right.
Gainwell, Stone, and those guys, just two targets, 1 catch. And stuff. So if you look at it, Stars got to step up. The
Which
Stars
they did.
produce. Yep,
They did.
because it was AJ Brown that stepped up. It was
Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith that stepped up, and it was Jalen Hurts that stepped up.
Hmm.
I know we talked about we would show the highlights
Yep.
on the show, so if you could bring it up, we'll show Philly and Chicago's highlights, so we could see what happened and what we liked and what we didn't like. If we could get it up.
They hustle up just in case.
Again, he scrambles. There's a flag down. This ball gets intercepted. Kyler
So
Gordon with the pick.
again, so you could pause
There's
it there
Kyler
again.
Gordon right there. Does a
Pause it,
really
you can
nice
pause
job.
it. So I mean, you still breaking it down. So what you saw
I,
on that play?
I saw an play that at that point in time, you saw that Jalen Hurts tried to make a play to AJ Brown, but he was too late on that throw. That ball had to come out a little earlier because you saw the defender looking at him and actually falling back. That ball had to come out. As you see where that defender is right now, that's when that ball had to be out.
Yeah,
That's
and
when that ball had to be out.
you could see the ball. He had enough zip on it too.
Exactly. And I mean, of course, it's cold and stuff like that. He doesn't have the arm to do that. Only Josh Allen and Mahomes who could do that. Actually get a ball there in the weather, being whether it's cold or wind and stuff like that. Who could cut that ball through the wind? He can't do that. So that's where you saw that happen.
Job in space. Look at him looking where
Yeah.
everything is, trying to find that
that was
spot.
fully
Where does
understood.
Jalen Hurts want to go with this football?
Just turn on the volume a little bit.
3rd down and 4. Fields steps up and has a seam. And Justin Fields
As you
his
see there
first
again,
long run of the day.
didn't contain Justin Fields.
2nd and 8 from the 48.
Yeah, you gotta
Eagles bringing
contain
pressure
him.
this time. Fields tucked it.
As you see
got
here
away,
again, not
kept it
containing
alive
Justin
and found
Fields.
Montgomery. David Montgomery to the 30. It's his 3rd consecutive double-digit sack season. Fields moves in the pocket.
There you see here
Gets
again,
away. Justin Fields takes
not
off,
tackling,
turns a sack into a big
not
gain
being
and
disciplined.
first down. Justin
And
Fields.
you see how dominant of a rusher
Stays in,
Justin
steps
Fields
out
is.
at the 9.
At the start, and then what he does after that. Yeah, you're exactly right, Joe. It is otherworldly. And I just such a disappointment that he stepped out.
No, it'll be 1st and goal from the 9. Back to Montgomery. David Montgomery.
See that run play there?
Touchdown.
You see
And
the
Chicago
NA hole
takes
he
the
get.
lead.
Exactly.
Okay, and shoot straight up. In holy gap. Easy
Watch
run
this
on the
block by
outside.
Corey
So watch.
blasting game right here.
So that
And
Reddick
then
fault
watch
because
Alex
look,
Leather with
Reddick shoots
72
straight up
climbs.
and he
Right.
ain't hold the
Gets
gap.
the
You gotta hold the
linebacker.
gap somewhere.
Exactly.
Byron Pringle, the wide receiver.
Packers game that felt like it would have been a one-score loss without the missed extra point.
So,
Here it is.
oh, hot straight that ball.
It's from
Which one the
DeAndre
quiz
Houston
watching?
Carson. His first one of the year includes a big run back to the 25. Jalen Hurts came into the game with 3 interceptions on the year. He's thrown 2 in the first half today.
You wonder if that was just something where you just missed your mark by a yard and the Eagles make you pay.
Bayless Jones bringing this one out from a tough angle and getting to the 25. For the slow start today. Here's the screen, and that one's knocked away. It's a loose ball.
That's another fumble again by Sanders not being able to hold on the ball.
Now the question will become, was it a catch and a fumble or an incomplete pass?
But this is all
You get a bunch of guys like that.
plays
35
made by
here.
the mistakes
Pressure
and stuff made
coming.
by the
Fields whips
offense.
it outside to
Doing the
Montgomery.
Bears offense
His second
against the Eagles.
touchdown. Bears take advantage of the takeaway.
Downfield with Bayless Jones.
Another one of those walk-in
And that was on a blitz.
touchdowns today.
Team wide open.
And he's taking some strides here last week against Green Bay, again this week.
Runs it again here. Gets around Graham.
Not confident.
And got a first down in the Eagles territory. First down at the Eagles 42. End around. Bayless Jones got around the first man. The Eagles were all over it, and the ball comes out.
That's a good play by the defense.
And recovered by
That was a great play by the defense.
Remember last year at 2-5, it was the shift in going and leaning on that run game that Philadelphia used to get to the playoffs.
Hurts under pressure. Jalen Hurts is sacked. Armon Watts got there to finish him off. Brown has it knocked away by Johnson. Those guys have been going head-to-head all day.
They do everything to kind of create a one-on-one situation on that backside.
From the 20-yard line, Sanders bellies it to the outside, and Jaquan Brisker pushes him out of bounds. Bears use the first time.
From the looks of it, Chicago played a very physical game
Very
defensively.
physical.
Mostly on
Very
special
physical.
teams. Gets the catch there. 3rd down and 4. Fields has him again.
Yeah, it looks like a very
And driven
physical
back
game.
by Wallace. Pretty good day for him. 13 of 20 through the air. He's also run for 95 yards, crossing 1,000 for the year. Evades pressure here. And Fields has a wide open Pringle. Blown coverage. And a touchdown. And the Bears not dead yet.
Blown coverage by the
Broken
defense.
loose.
Look at Slay.
And again, it's that opportunity where he's scrambling.
So Slay
That's
watching.
the
You
thing,
see
man.
Slay what?
Earlier,
Slay
Last
always
time,
on
he kinda
Fields.
take the
And
8
Fields thinking that he's
yards.
gonna
This
run.
time he's
Yeah.
As they were
down the
saying
field.
in the as the commentator
I mean,
was saying,
You can see him looking
he hasn't
inside,
put a
looking
lot
outside. All of a sudden,
later
right at the
down
last
in,
second,
in
as he
this
breaks back
season.
out, he sees
Yeah.
Boston
Now
Pringle
he's running, but he's
uncovered.
also looking down.
He
the
always
field.
up. Yeah, he always up.
Pringle's got his second touchdown in a Bears uniform.
Alright, so how it looks, there's you guys, I mean, Fields and those guys made you pay for a few mistakes, but
exactly.
they don't have the attack to continuously make
Right.
it. If it was somebody else, then it would be, the story would be a lot different.
Right.
You can't give up. You can't afford to give up those plays. So, but looking at it again, the Eagles, they're strong offensively and defensively. So
Mm-hmm.
they started bad. Jalen Hurts with the 2 picks, but game was close. But good team still found a way to win.
Exactly, and that's what Jalen Hurts said. Even the it was a little adversity they faced. Played down to the competition a little bit. Didn't, as he said, in a post game conference, he said they kind of didn't think that they didn't pay attention too much to this defense. So that's what happened.
You think they kind of overlooked the
I think they
Bears?
kind of not really overlook, but think that they didn't come up with the type of energy that you saw them come up with when they played against the Giants and the Packers and stuff like that. They came out flat. They came out saying that we already have this game in hand. We're gonna win this game, so we don't really have to play too hard. That's what it seemed like. That's what I got from that's what I got from today's game. It wasn't like when they came out against the Giants. When they played the Giants last week, they came out on fire. They were on fire. They were clicking on all cylinders, on all 3 phases. Special teams played great today. It's just the offense struggled a whole lot today. A whole lot. But
Yeah, you
defense,
could
defense was
you
able to
could
hold up.
see it. You could see Justin Fields gonna be a special player once they
But
put the right pieces
is
around him.
is
But the team isn't there yet. Um, Again, like you say, some key breakdowns and defense for the Eagles, especially when you got Justin Fields that can use his legs so good, and then key breakdowns when you got to keep your eye on your on who you who you covering
right,
because anytime a guy starts to move out of the pocket, the players break down, stuff happens.
right.
So uh, mm, to me, I just think that the Eagles just didn't play
Up to their
how
potential.
they would play, yeah, because it was the Bears. I don't think they were too afraid of the Bears to see that the Bears were going to beat them. I didn't expect that, so I kind of could see why it went so. That's why you play the game on any given Sunday. Anything can happen, so you'd expect that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll finish with the Eagles.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, we're gonna turn it over to Carolina before we look at the highlights. So we knew coming into the game that a win and a Buccaneer last would put us in first place. We were rolling in some steam, three game home win streak, playing a team that don't have a starting quarterback. Uh, we were a little hype for it, but the team that I saw today was a team that didn't look like they were prepared or didn't look like they were ready for that type of pressure. To be fair, I'll say the Pittsburgh Steelers panthered the Panthers. They did what the Panthers do. They were the ones that were physical up front on both offense and defensive line.
Right.
They ran the ball down our throat, and then they didn't ask Trubisky to do much, and he did what he had to do. But there were some key issues on the Panthers that I saw today. One, they were not running straight up the middle. They were
Right.
running those outside zones that I talked about against Brian Bond. I'll tell you one thing. Lethal Ghost Matos, he was supposed to be a good run defender, but they ran after Lethal Ghost Matos street and he couldn't do no. The Panthers need another person to go up with Brian Bonds or else they'll be in trouble. But they ran that outside zone and they were able to get plays out of time. And for nothing, they just made Trubisky was too comfortable in the pocket. This Panthers team is a team that makes adjustments. Steve Wilkes and Holcomb are defensive guys.
Right.
We did not put any pressure on Trubisky. It was our four-man rushes. And Trubisky
No
wasn't
blitzes.
looking to throw the ball deep at all. It was just get the ball out fast. That's all it was. You gotta throw pressure on. I think what happened was CJ Henderson hurt his ankle in the first quarter. And JC Han had they gave up in the first quarter one catch for like 5 yards. As soon as CJ Henderson come out of the game, they target you was hearing me saying it today. Keith Taylor was getting abused. They put JC Han and Deontay Johnson. Keith Taylor was on Pickens. So listen to this. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. So they put JC Han and Keith Taylor and Deontay Johnson, right? George Pickens got two catches for 53 yards. All and Keith Taylor. The second half, they put Keith Taylor and Deontay Johnson and put JC Han and thing. He gave up 9 catches for 93 yards.
Wow.
They just abused. They abused. Deontay Johnson had 10 catches, 98 yards. 5 yards came on JC Han. They wouldn't throw. There were two catches for Pickens were in the first quarter. They ain't throw the Pickens again because they shuffle it after that. They ain't throw the Pickens at all. JC Han was on Pickens. Deontay Johnson abused Keith Taylor. Keith Taylor get abused. Third and 17. They send a zero blitz.
Right.
Taylor gave up that first down. We had chances to get back in the game, but I'm sorry to say, today was one of those days that it looked like a McNeil-led team. We did not adjust to anything. We do have weaknesses on that defense, which was lack of depth on the cornerback side once CJ Henderson went. And our run game isn't strong still. I mean, our run defense, because last week we played without we played a team that didn't have Kenneth Walker. If Kenneth Walker had played, it would have been a little different. The week before we played the Broncos, they didn't have their running games either.
Right.
So we got lucky. But Najee Harris was down our throat. And we got bullied up front. And then watch the MO the Carolina Panthers to run the ball, hard nose running. You can't win a game with 21 rushing yards for the whole. We had 21 rushing yards for the whole game. Deontay
Yeah, but
Foreman had 10,
yeah.
10 rushes for 10 yards. And he's the bell cow. Sam Donald, I don't want to hear anybody talk that Sam Donald ruined that game. He missed one or two throws. But if a guy went, let me bring it up. Sam Donald went 14 or 23, 225 yards or touchdown. Passer rating 108. He didn't lose a game for you. He got sacked 4 times. The offensive line was atrocious. I'll tell you one thing, that the offensive and defensive line was atrocious today. Both of them, the defensive line generated no pressure and the offensive line gave up pressure.
Right.
And it wasn't from TJ Watt. TJ Watt wasn't it. We were getting pressure from all over, up the middle, of the air. TJ Watt got probably a sack. It wasn't him. But we were not good today. The only good thing, like I said, that came up today was the Buccaneers lost. So in reality, Carolina still controls their own destiny. If
Right.
Carolina wins all 3 games next, they're still
They
in
play.
it. They still get this thing, because if we beat the Lions next week, we got the Buccaneers after. If we beat the Buccaneers, we up. You understand? And we control it. So if we win out, we still up. But what I'm still trying to say is this: it was pretty bad that how we played today, but I'm not gonna overreact. It wasn't like we just suck bad or something. We just gotta dose our own medicine. So
Right.
it kind of brought us back down to reality. Because remember I told you yesterday, I don't want to hear about going playoffs. Let's take care of business first. A good team takes care of business first before going to the playoff. This is our first meaningful December game for this team in a long time, and we didn't look up to par.
Right.
Now you put yourself in a corner because you have to play a Lions team that won 7 out of the last 8. I don't know how good that gonna go for you.
That gonna be a tough game next week.
That's gonna be a tough game. And like I say, this was the game to capitalize on. Trubisky, he didn't do nothing. He threw one ball deep to George Pickett. George couldn't be a outstanding catch, but everything else was 10 yards, 12 yards. He got the ball out of his hand. If someone's gonna get a ball out of their hand fast, come on. I need you guys. The I need that coaching to make adjustments. The offensively, I said it yesterday. McAdoo has like a 7 play scheme. Yes, he calls some good plays, but he's not the offensive coordinator going forward. Yes,
Right.
I know we want to run the ball a lot, but this league now is predicated on having a good quarterback that can throw the ball. Donald made some good throws, but that scheme ain't gonna get you a lot of points, because that the 6 and 7 line one thing that we was playing, that wasn't working. So what we had to do, we should have adjusted on the. It was bad coaching on the whole part. Bad coaching defensively, bad coaching offensively, no adjustments. Only good that come up, this is Eddie Pinero has been perfect since the Atlanta game. And that ain't something good I should be saying. I should be talking about how the team on a whole. You understand? So we just didn't look like the team that I saw the past few games. Pop up the highlights.
Trubisky to throw for the first time today on the slant. That is complete to Deontay Johnson.
Period. And that certainly has been the case for this passing.
Look, see, outside.
Yes,
No canteen.
outside. No canteen.
No canteen. Put it up on a bigger screen. Extend the screen.
To start the game.
See that one up the middle? The double the ground.
Right.
Nobody else need anything. Here,
Trubisky.
see, no canteen again. He shouldn't be outside like that getting there. Where's the outside in?
Let's see where they mark him out. He does have a first down.
Look at bad containment here.
First and goal for Pittsburgh.
Look at bad outside containment.
Harris.
Look at this.
Look at who that one.
Outside containment. That Jeremy Chin, that was terrible for somebody that plays so good.
Exactly.
You can't let he go, so you're supposed to cut in.
Exactly. A whole angle.
Exactly. Good throw. See, good step up in the pocket from Donald. Good throw.
He has all the things that I can't coach, is what he said.
3rd and 11.
See, good protection.
With time.
Good protection.
Good throw.
Good throw by Donald.
Exactly.
DJ Moore.
The DJ Moore.
First down now from their own 41 for the Panthers. Another play fake. Darnold going to throw again.
Good throw
again inside
to
the
DJ Moore.
45-yard line. And once again, it's DJ Moore. Well, here's Carolina, last in the NFL on
Third
3rd
and 13.
down and 7 or more yards. And
Step up in the pocket. See,
if
if he threw that ball more in front, that's a touchdown. He had to stop free. Good read, good blocking. Look at this throw here, Jizzle. I didn't even know it was a touchdown at first. I thought it was out of bounds. It's a touchdown. But that was a hat I saw. It wasn't a ball, it was a hat.
Right.
Look at this catch.
That's a good throw and a even better catch.
Even better catch. What a play.
That's a good play, eh?
Look at this. Outside run. Where's the containment? You cannot let the guy just run like that.
Press man across the board.
They nearly killed Keith Taylor here. This is a great catch by Pickens.
Wow.
That's a great catch by Pickens.
Good catch, eh?
Over the top.
Having supreme confidence and control in your hands.
Look at this. Up the middle. Up the middle. Where's the linebackers? Where is the linebackers?
To win one-on-one.
Outside zone cut in. See? No kind of. I don't know where the
most of those big ones are on the outside.
Yeah. Look at this again. Outside. See?
Yeah.
There's no push from the outside. We're not getting nothing on the outside.
This is a 3rd and 10.
Donald go. I think he got sacked here. Yeah. Moton, that was TJ's Watt sack.
That's TJ Watt.
Moton dip his shoulders too low. Got too low and things swim.
And make game-changing plays, and you have to get into that passing situation for Carolina.
On 2nd and 9, that pass is on the money.
Keith
just
Taylor.
Shy of
it's just comeback ropes. Little call ropes.
Outside of one dangerous throw, he has been perfect.
That's Keith Taylor again, right there.
Oh, no. Almost intercepted.
That was a bad down. See, but no pressure. He able to stand up in the pocket. Donald saw them too.
Lots of time this time, and on the crossing pattern, that falls incomplete.
Minka Fitzpatrick with Donald's always there. But good time in the pocket.
Offensive line hold up well.
Yeah. See again, Keith Taylor or Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin on that one. They put Deontay Johnson in the slot and just give him some option road street. Bad tackling. You cannot let him go around like that. Bad tackling. That's a key third and 1.
Run out by Xavier Woods. This is a 2nd and 9.
See, good pocket.
With lots of time throwing to the
and Keith Taylor again.
Made by Deontay Johnson.
I don't know what Keith Taylor is doing. I don't know. 2nd and 10.
Throwing to the far side, and that is complete. Looking for first down yardage. Deontay Johnson back into the lineup.
And then they really attacking on the field. They were doing
that's all.
Right.
Look at here, a run up the middle.
Inside the 5, spins down at the
but where's the linebackers when you're going up the middle like that? What angle are they taking? Quarterback sneak, touchdown. We done 21-7.
And does get there this time.
To get on the same page and create some explosive
2nd and 12.
Like it starts right here.
Good movement in the pocket. Good throw, Donald. Good catch.
Howard with running room.
See, Donald look a lot more comfortable in the pocket.
He looks comfortable in the pocket than he did last year.
Obviously, them think we want to shoot down a ship. See this heavy thing? Play action. We got sacked.
Out of time.
Iquanu got beat there on a
Alex
spin move.
Highsmith.
I don't like that jumbo packaging doing the play action.
To operate with
As they come in on a run
His
blitz.
11th sack
3rd and
of the
17.
season.
I think we get sacked. See Cameron
Under
Haywood.
pressure and
Right up the
look at
middle.
that.
What was going on with
Right
the
up
inside
middle
line?
to
I don't know.
Cameron Hayward. Adam Archuleta, AJ Ross, and the rest of our terrific CBS Sports crew. We go to the fourth quarter.
See, just I can't even say it was just
There was a penalty
TJ
marker
Watt. It
thrown
wasn't TJ Watt.
while we were away.
During the dead ball action,
One of the Steelers players come in the Panthers huddle and get unsportsmanlike conduct.
What do you
See, look him there.
Makes no sense.
And we have 4th and 20 in.
What could possibly be going on for you to walk over to somebody's?
Where you went over there?
And he good in the head. 2nd and 5. Let's see what Donald does.
With a
Good
in the
movement.
pocket.
Pressure now gets rid of it.
Nice,
Complete
Donald.
Right over the middle to the tight end.
With
Tommy
in the pocket
Tremble.
and keep his head up.
Exactly. Last year he would not do that. 3rd and 8. This is a play I didn't like. 3rd and 8. Why would you try to run that?
Try
Yeah,
to
should
run
not
it,
run.
nowhere to go.
Why? Come on,
Lose
man.
yardage on the play. The ball is out.
3rd and 8. Why would you run that
Perfect in
play?
11 field goal tries. This one from 29 yards.
You
That was,
catch it up by the
that was supposed to be
half
a design quarterback run.
Yeah, that's
Now you
stupid.
got it.
Terrible call by thing.
Terrible
See, we
call.
finally put pressure.
Down.
Well, I don't know why it took so long to put pressure.
There.
Why did it take so long to put pressure? I
That's
don't
what
know.
a lot of these defensive coordinators. It take way too long to put
Take
bring
way too
pressure.
long. Let's go down. I'll throw. We'll throw to
Far side,
DJ
that's
Moore.
complete.
Oh,
First down
good.
yardage and then some. DJ Moore.
The problem has been in
First and
obvious
10.
passing situations, they haven't been able to hold up.
Oh,
against
good
the
throw.
run.
He's got a man open
Good
fair.
throw.
The catch is made by Shai Smith.
Good job.
Smith trying to hold on until the whistle finally blows. On first down.
See what he
Darnold
does
throw.
for a step drop.
Gonna go
Throw.
down the sideline. This direction. It is incomplete.
It was a little underthrown, but he got
Terrace
pass interference on that guy. He made contact with the
Well,
wide
that's gonna
receiver
go against the
before.
Steelers.
He didn't turn his head. So you know once you don't turn your
Right.
head, it's pass interference. Wasn't much, but they gave it. Third and goal. I don't know why we wasted. I don't know why we did them here again. I think he got sacked here.
Darnold
See, he got sacked.
looking several ways and he
The
can't
the
get
line
rid of
didn't
it.
give
He
him
goes
no
down
time. You
just
got
inside
to
the
give the man some
15-yard line.
time. They did that on a 4-man rush.
And it is good.
And then you right there, you don't want score. You got to look here. 3rd and 14. Look at this. Finally
Trubisky
send an all-out blitz.
over the middle.
Look at
Got
Keith
his
Taylor.
man in the
Look
middle
at
of the
Keith
field.
Taylor.
Deontay Johnson. And Johnson just out to the 40-yard line and up for a first down.
Yeah, that's a
Pittsburgh
Not
on
the
third
one.
Not
down,
on
10 of
3rd and
13
14.
today.
You
They are
don't do
3rd
that.
and 6 here.
3rd and 6.
Far side of the field.
Keith
and
Taylor
catch is
again.
made and
Keith
out of
Taylor
bounds.
again.
There is number 18 once again.
And you see what it is? Comeback routes all the time.
Goes
Least to get any points whatsoever on this drive.
On the ground.
I don't know. They over
Warren
pursued on
breaking
that.
tackles.
Over
I
pursued.
think Pittsburgh was the more physical football team so far.
3rd and 6. Harris. Not going to get a first down.
Kick a field goal here.
What's
Yeah,
it?
but it basically done after that.
Yeah,
We do nothing. But like I said, we had chances to get back in the game,
right.
but it wasn't Panthers type playing today at all. It was not Panthers playing at all. So, but we
Pretty much it looked like McAdoo walking with that same type of offense he had with the
you
Giants.
got at the end of the day,
Like he hasn't adjusted to this league.
you cannot keep running those. They're gonna eventually catch up to you.
Hmm.
It is gonna eventually catch up to you. Do you think you could run that over? You done got Steve Wills coming out here saying we gonna pound the rock. You can't give 6, 7 linemen on a thing. It's a run. Do you know they're gonna run blitz?
And one blitz.
Those guys are putting 8 in the thing straight. So, I mean, Donald played good, but like I said, the line wasn't impressive today at all. Opening lanes for the running game and protecting him, and our defensive line wasn't good at all. And like I said, Keith Taylor was atrocious. See, after that throw against JC Hahn, you didn't see none again. They ain't throwing him. They just pick on Keith Taylor. From time thing went up. So yes, we squandered a very good opportunity that we could have had. We would have been tied, but like I said, the Bengals helped us out. We're 5-9, and the Buccaneers 6-8. So we're actually still in it, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. But it's a tough one against Detroit
One of
coming
the
out.
tough ones.
Yeah, Detroit isn't. Detroit is on a roll right now. That's what we can see. Detroit is on a roll. Coming up for you is who? Who the Eagles got coming up?
Coming up
Oh
is
yeah, Cowboys.
the
All of
Cowboys.
our games are
Another
on
big
Christmas
game.
Eve. Yeah, Christmas Eve. We don't have any Christmas Day. We got 3 games on Christmas Day, but none of our teams are playing on Christmas Day. We'll be on Christmas Eve, but all of us have games and thing. I mean, the Cowboys squandered a very good opportunity. They've been up. They're up by I think more like 2 scores.
Yeah, the
And
Cowboys were up
Jacksonville,
by I
yeah,
think they were up by what, 17 at one point?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Jacksonville were able to come back and win that game.
Shout out to Dougie P and those guys. Those guys are playing very good football. And no, they're actually just 1 game behind Tennessee. And I
Tennessee.
think they got to play Tennessee again.
Exactly.
So they're 1 game behind Tennessee for the South. And Tennessee is reeling right now. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Jacksonville's looking good. Dougie P has that team playing great. Trevor Lawrence is actually looking like the
Trevor
first
Lawrence is
overall
looking.
pick that we all thought that he would be.
Zay Jones had 109 yards
Hmm.
receiving and 3 touchdowns. Not one or two, three.
Dougie P has a team playing. Has a team
So,
playing well. So I mean,
like I said, there's a lot of young teams that are looking good for the future. Jags are one. Jets are one.
mhm.
Lions are one. Those guys have some real good teams coming in. Then you could look. You could also look at some teams like the Washington is a young team. The Giants look well. No, they're stuttering, but they were looking good at one. The Bengals still young, so there's a lot of young and up and coming teams.
Right.
So you gotta keep an eye on those as well. But like I said, no one is technically out of it from our team. I mean, you just captured the number 1 seed. I think you
Not yet.
guys captured. You didn't catch it
Uh,
yet.
We got to win next week.
Okay, so you gotta
Yeah,
win next
we
week.
have to win next
Oh
week.
yeah, yeah. You get the number 1 seed if you beat
Have to win
Dallas.
next week. Yeah, we beat Dallas. We got number one seed, and then we probably win the division too as well. So the thing will
Mhm.
be, we'll kill two balls with one stone if we beat Dallas next week.
Yeah, Dallas took a bad loss today.
I didn't hear much about Mika Parsons this week.
I ain't hear much
I didn't hear
anime.
much about Parsons this week.
Only thing I saw was he on the sideline sitting down with the face up in the air. So
Right, exactly. You what about Jalen Hurts? What Jalen Hurts is doing? Jalen Hurts out here winning games. So you better be ready for next week. You better be ready for the Christmas Eve because this team is gonna be ready.
from the looks of it, the defense is the one that gave up that game. So
Yeah, defense is the one that
he's
give up that.
he's responsible for that.
Exactly.
So
I think Trevor Lawrence had a great game, about 300 something yards. Four Yeah.
yeah. So um other games around the league we had let me see. We had Bengals and Buccaneers 24-23. Bengals Buccaneers were up what 17-0 when you were telling me it. They were up something like that.
Buccaneers were up 17-0 in
Yep.
the
In the
I
second
think
quarter, I
at,
think.
at, at at the end of the first half it was 17
Yeah. Bengals
and
scored
the
like
came back.
Bengals scored like 27 straight points, 27 unanswered points.
Yep.
Chargers beat Titans on a late field goal. Raiders put off one of the weirdest game enders in
Raiders are lucky.
history.
They're lucky.
Yeah, they. I don't know what the Patriots were doing, but that
They were up
was.
17-3. Allow the Patriots to come back.
But you see the last play of the game.
Yeah, when
I don't know what you just had a whole lot ball and just going to overtime. I don't
that's
know
it.
what sense that make. Broncos beat the Cardinals. Colt McCoy was out with a concussion. Jaguars came back and beat the Cowboys in overtime. Chiefs and Texans went to overtime. Chiefs put up a good fight. The Texans put up a good fight, but the Chiefs just prevailed. Eagles beat the Bears. Lions beat the Jets in a close one with Zach Wilson. Saints beat the new era of Desmond Ridder and the Falcons in a close game. And of course, we had the other games on Saturday and Sunday. So
Right.
if you look at it from there, the standards right now, the Bills are still in first at 11-3. Chiefs are 11-3. Bengals take over the North at 10-4. Titans are 7-7. Then you got the Ravens 9-5. Chargers 8-6. Dolphins 8-6. And then you got Patriots and Jets at 7-7. So that's the 9 teams right now. So Chargers, Dolphins, Patriots, and Jets. Three NFC East teams fighting for these games here. And the Ravens as well. And then on the NFC side, Eagles 13-1, Vikings
Mhm.
11-3, Niners 10-4, Buccaneers 6-8. Then you got the Cowboys at 10-5, 10-4, Commanders 7-5-1, Giants 7-5-1, Seahawks 7-7, Lions 7-7, Panthers, Saints, and Falcons ended by virtue of the South at 5-9. So this game today, Commanders and Giants, it's not gonna push anyone out because they got a tie.
The
So the
tie,
win
right?
percentage can still be in, but look out for those Lions. There's gonna be some very big games next week because you got Jaguars and Jets next week. That
That's
got
a big
major
game.
playoff
Mhm.
implications. Lions and Panthers, major implications. Bengals and Patriots, major implications. Giants and Vikings, major implications. Seahawks and Chiefs got playoff implications. Commanders and 49ers, playoff implications. Eagles and Cowboys, playoff implications. Uh, Chargers play the Colts. Buccaneers play the Cardinals. Those got stopped. Dolphins play the Packers. All of those have playoff
Implication.
implications. So
Yep.
right now there's a lot of, like I said, there's 3 more games left,
Hmm. And then playoffs.
and there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So every game matters, basically. Let's just put it like that. Every game matters, and we have some tough, tough, tough games. So, like I said, the Eagles, they came up on top. They're cruising at 13-1. So one more win, and they wrap up the number one
Plus, then
seed.
they've been
And
one since 2004.
yep. So if they wrap up that, if they win next week, they wrap up everything in the
Wrap it up.
NFC, and then we'll just take it easy after that. As for the Panthers, they got a crucial that game next week just got moved because the Cardinals are playing the Buccaneers are playing the Cardinals. Without Colt McCoy, I don't know what the Cardinals gonna come up with. So the Buccaneers will more than likely win that one. So if the Panthers actually serious about trying to capture this, it's a must win on
That's
Sunday.
it. That's it.
If they win on Sunday and whatever happens with the Buccaneers, it doesn't matter. The game after that determines the NFC because that's the Buccaneers and Cardinals. That's the Buccaneers and Panthers. So must win for the Panthers this Sunday coming up. But we gotta get things fixed going into this week. Watch the film and fix your issues and get ready for Detroit because Detroit is a. I saw them say today. No throws were thrown to Sauce Gardner's side. They said they put DJ Chark and Sauce Gardner this week and they sacrificed him. DJ Chark said he was the sacrificial lamb.
Right.
They put him on Sauce Gardner's side for the whole game. No throws were over there. So this Sauce Gardner is definitely elite because they ain't throwing the ball like he said just.
He's a rookie, right?
Yeah. And if he done shutting down people like
Not
that,
that many people like that.
they got
Shut down
some good
people.
young cornerbacks coming up in this league. Some
I wouldn't
good
mind.
young
Yeah.
cornerbacks. Well, you're in a position to draft a good young cornerback with
I
that
want one.
coming up. So
We need one. 'Cause Bradbury, I don't think Bradbury's gonna be back after this year. He's gonna be looking for a big contract because he's probably gonna make the Pro Bowl I don't think he'd be an All Pro, but it might be an All Pro. But he's probably gonna make the Pro Bowl, and the next team that picks him up is they're probably gonna give him a good sized contract.
Yeah,
'Cause
that probably. I think he's like 29 or 30, so
he's playing
he
great this year, so he's looking for that one more
he looking for one more little
big
payday.
extension, right? So
So we got to see. But yeah, like we said, it's another week 15, almost in the books. Right now the Commanders and Giants are playing, and then tomorrow you got Packers and Rams.
mhm,
It's nobody really care about what. Tuesday we'll be back on. It'll be um it'll be our weekly game balls, trash bags, and we'll update the we'll update our what do you call it, our playoff update our playoff standings, and then actually we'll look forward to Saturday's games, because by the time we come back on Saturday, Christmas Eve, the games will be done.
it
Our
will be.
games will be already played. So Tuesday is also a preview game,
Mhm,
and we gotta talk about, unless we may end up doing a show before Saturday, because we may or may not do the show Saturday.
right.
So we may do a preview show probably Thursday or Friday. We'll see, and then talk about the game. But same time on Tuesday, 8 p.m. We'll end the weekend, give up our game bars and everything. But for me, I'll just sleep on this hard loss for me. Go back and watch the film and see where we can improve. I'm guessing Jizzle will just enjoy this another victory
Another
again,
victory again. Wasn't
and
great, but it's still a victory.
get ready for that so-called big showdown of Dallas, with Dallas on
I would love
Christmas
to watch
Eve.
out Dallas. I would love to watch out Dallas.
Well, you know Dallas gonna come in with some vengeance
Yeah,
on it,
they're gonna come in with some vengeance.
so we got to see. But that's it for me. I don't know if you got anything else, Jizzle.
Nothing else. Pretty much waiting for a Christmas Eve game against the Cowboys, like I said before. Mostly because of the comments that Mika Parsons made last week, even though he's a Philadelphia native. So would like to see that because I know the Eagles as well is ready for that game. I know the coaching staff, everybody ready for that game. Jalen Hurts included.
Mm.
So because a lot of the comments was made at him, you know what I mean? And a lot of the analysts see the Cowboys as the Super Bowl favorites. Not us being the top team in the NFC out of NFL being 13-1 and not being the Super Bowl favorites. So it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be an exciting week.
That should be
It's gonna
exciting
be
game.
exciting leading up to the game. That's the exciting part, leading up to the game. And win or lose, we'll see how that goes. But not a great week of football on a Sunday. And that's about it.
All right, so we'll see you guys on Tuesday, same time, 8 p.m. Be sure to like and subscribe the page, and you can always check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for all the latest news and content on the Philadelphia Eagles, Carolina Panthers, and San Francisco 49ers. But until then, we're out.
Peace.